Hello everyone, I'm Faded Oasis. Thank you for tuning into my stream here on twitch.tv/Faded Oasis or watching the VOD on youtube.com/@FadedOasis. Another Wednesday. I am exceptionally tired today. I had about 3 hours of sleep last night. I thought I had more, but my sleep tracking app was like, yo, you were awake for way too long. I didn't fall asleep until like 3 a.m. So, that's fun. I meant to take a nap as soon as I got home, but I got distracted with creating memes for the Loading Ready Run Discord server. Um, don't worry about it's an extremely inside joke, so yeah. Uh, Today we're playing Dungeons of Hinterberg. Let's see what I remember from last time. So, I was getting worried that we were running out of places to go because all the dungeons I had left said currently unreachable. I woke up the morning after I defeated the boss on the first mountain, and I was woken up by one of those golden monsters that you hit and you get a bunch of money. Um, I chased him outside where he led me toward the spa and then disappeared, and then a whole bunch of weird, creepy, like dark green, pulsating. I wanted to say sculptures, but they're not sculptures. They're just like large extrusions out of the ground. Just appeared all throughout town, including on the mountains where I can now use some of them as bridges and get to the deeper level dungeons. Um, so it's good that that happened because the mayor sure as heck wasn't fixing the bridges. And yeah, that's good. But also, what also happened? I agreed to go to the museum. I think tonight, the night 18. Um, the museum is opening, and I'm sure something will happen there. But currently, I'm on Doberkogel. Well, currently I'm on the menu, but I'm on Doberkogel because I was going to go into um no, that won't work. There we go. I am not where I thought I was. Oh right, I came down here to take a picture. Um Up here, Tatzelworm's there? Was that where I was? Or was I over did I want to come over to this one? Old Quarry. I wanted to come over to this one. Right, I was warping around. So let's warp here. This is where we were going into. Right, we're on Doberkogel. This is the first mountain. I've already beaten the Tatzelworm. So, let's just get right into it, I guess, right? Oh, right, I was able to upgrade both my armor and sword pretty heavily last time. So now I went from, like, level 5 across the board to level 7. So I'm happy about that. Alright, we're in the old quarry. Here's a pit down to nothing. That's cool. Someone left this large gear on the picnic table. Okay. Uh, sure. Sure. And there's a treasure chest up there. Alright. First thing they want me to remember is I have a grappling hook. that way. Oh, I can't go this way. So... it wasn't until today... This is a fight. Whoa. Whoa, excuse me. Out of the way. Please stop chasing me. Go that way. Kind of a tight arena here. Almost down. There's more. Need to run. Alright. Jump in. Oh, get out of there. Hi. I rolled. How heck you. Oh right, I learned from Weird Boner Guy about how to do combos, or how to get benefits from combos. There we go. Okay. So it's Wednesday, and it wasn't until today that I realized that I have Monday off because it's a holiday. Or it's Memorial Day in the US. So, I don't know what to do with that Monday. I'm obviously going to do the normal Lego stream. I'm thinking... Ooh, wait, how do I get there? Can I... Does this work? No, okay. I'm thinking about doing a bonus stream either Sunday or Monday. Or both. Where I start Blueprints, which is a puzzle roguelike. It might not even be a roguelike. I don't think there's any combat in it. I have seen nothing about the game. I've not seen the game. I have heard about it. In that I know I should play it, and I know it's about trying to get to the end of... Trying to figure out how to get to the end of a... I don't know if it's a mansion or some building. But it's a puzzle game. But can I not do this while I'm on it? Do I have to... You have to be above it. Okay. Sure. Just do this. Oh, so I can climb out. I understand. Who put their trash there? Ow. So I'm thinking about doing a Blueprint stream either Sunday or Monday, or both. It would have to be probably emote only, because I definitely don't want to be spoiled for something like a heavy puzzle game. Oh. Oh, this puts me above it, so I can pull this up. There we go. How do I get up there? Can I jump this? Can. That's a giant wall of slime. This looks like maybe another fight room. I bet this wall behind me, or this wall right here, is going to close behind me. Okay. I bet that wall's going to close when I figure out how to open this wall. I bet it's an either-or situation. Aha! There were enemies. That's fire. I'm going to stay off of that. Trying to keep my combo up. There you are. Dang. Alright. So yeah, I'm thinking if I do a blueprint stream, it'll be emote only for the first or second stream. And then maybe not even a stream after that. Maybe I just record myself playing and then put them out as VOD or as videos. Okay. There's a weirdly long hallway to go between this wall. Alright, so I need to put something on that switch. Like a cube. Chest. I need to get that chest. Resonant Sword 7. I am strong enough too. It doesn't have the equipment on the enchantments on it though. So it'd be plus 11 physical attack, plus 16 magical attack. Can I see enchantments? Might not even be able to even. I might not be able to see enchantments. Other? Oh yeah. Plus 18 physical attack. And HP on Sly. So I wonder if this physical attack is taken into account on the stats on this sword here. Or if these are base stats I'm looking at. Can't tell. I'll try and figure that out next time I'm in town. Can I just push this block or do I have to ooze it the whole way? I have to ooze it the whole way. Alright. Get over here. I said, get over here. There we go. Gonna be a fight in like this narrow hallway here. I'm just looking to make sure that there aren't like a small passageway to some secret. New waystone, okay. I don't have the coin yet. This is a big place. That's probably not supposed to be there. The ground's probably supposed to go to the wall. Alright, so where can I move this cube? I can move it. That's not use. I could use it to climb up here. So that's kind of useful. The only thing I can do with it right now? Yeah. What else can I do? Nothing. Alright. Interesting white border along every different layer here. Wondering if that's just a visual style or if that means I can, like, climb on those. Oh, there are actual carts going. Oh, it's a conveyor belt bringing that block. Okay. Oh, I thought it was a door. Right. I guess this is a one-way. Hope I haven't missed the coin already. Alright, we got a lift with no button. And the rope's cut. I don't think this is gonna work. Alright, so if I pull this... it toggled everything. Oh, not everything, because that's still out. Okay, so some things are retractable. Or some things are connected. Probably can't jump that. So I probably just have to pull this up. There we go. And then this is so I can grab this and pull it. Now I can't get over here. There we go. Coin! Alright, we're good. Okay, put something there, put a bomb there, and fire it. That's cool. Just nothing over here, or just I can see into that room? Okay. Well, why would you jump that far? Come on now. How far back am I? Okay, it didn't even explode the rock. I just wanted to go down there. Why would you jump the whole way? I guess I'll go with this thing out. There. Oh, okay. Oh, weird. The conveyor belt doesn't have a shadow, but the block on it does. That probably shouldn't be happening. Alright, this just calls the elevator to goodbye. Alright, so now I can jump to my death. Fantastic. Alright, call the elevator. 2 conveyors here. One which is off and has these grinders at the end. That's fun. I'll have to pull a cube off of there. I could probably jump that right now, but don't know if I have a way back up. Okay, this is probably to start this conveyor, right? No. This is to open that gate. Why do I want that gate open? Probably just gonna have to slide a block through here. Alright, let's do a jumping puzzle. Oh wait, I need the cube on there. I can't get through the door. Dang it. How do I get the cube on there? So I need to take it off of here. Do I have a stop button somewhere? Huh. Do I have to jump down? Oh, maybe there's a switcher. It'll switch which lane it's in or something. Move the pipe. No. Maybe move the platforms or the conveyors. I don't know. Well. Okay, so now I'm up here. Oh, there's a railing missing from that side. So I can pull the thing off. What does this do? Just hard stops the conveyor. Okay. Wrong one. Now I have an cube. This is a different conveyor. It's going. I want you to go the other way. Nice. So that will drop it. I think right where I want it. Go away. Alright, so just gotta yoink you all the way up. Perfect. And then I landed under it? How? Okay. Sure. Alright, so now I can go this way. I stopped that conveyor, didn't I? I wonder if I should turn it back on. Because I didn't use the second conveyor at all. Why would I need to? Why does this exist? Oh, this only exists to get me down there. I guess there's probably no reason for me to get a second cube. Okay. I just crossed along that beam, it'd be so much faster. Wouldn't have had to do the stupid door puzzle. Alright, we got another elevator. This one goes up there. We have cube deposit area, and then this button to open that gate. Does it do anything else? I don't think so. Just that gate. What's that for? Oh. Maybe the cube falls on that side and we pull it this way? And what's that conveyor for? I have no idea what's going on. We got 4 buttons over here. Alright, so this will drop a cube. And these will rotate some conveyors. Multiple at once. That's only that one in the back. That's only that one. Okay. So obviously we're dropping a cube here. It needs to go somewhere useful. So that will shove it that way. And then I can go all the way around, push this again, and that'll get it there. Because we could do this, but then it flies off into nowhere. Okay. And that'll get the cube down there. Oh, I know what the ooze bridge was for down bottom. It's so I could walk through the gate. I'll climb up on the block, and then the ooze bridge was pulled close. I should do this. Whoops. Definitely no issues there. Yeah, because then I can jump on the cube and then get up there. Calm down. Alright, going up, I guess. Why did they give me health here? I haven't had a fight in a while. I'm gonna have a fight up here, aren't I? Oh. Cool camera angle. This is a fight. There was stuff down bottom that I couldn't have gotten to. Oh, there was a bridge there I didn't even try walking across. Well, I got the coin. Alright, let's have a fight. Probably. Oh my god, they're giving me the business. Here, go chase that. Oh my god. Alright, well... let's not waste all of my power-ups on these dudes, then. My attack combos. That was bad. That's the one I want to use. Alright, there we go. That was fun. Alright. Give me this chest. Spellguard body armor 700. Physical defense is lower than Resonant body armor, but only by 2 points. Oh, these have enchantment slots too, huh? Alright. Or upgrade slots. Alright, let's get our stamp and get out of here. Bam. Let's go to a museum or something. Whoosh. Am I going straight to the museum? I probably don't have time to buy things. Good, you're here. I think we're just in time. Let's go then. You know the way? This evening's probably going to increase my familiarity. Follow me. It's the frickin' mayor again. And although I much prefer to look toward the future, big things to come, people. We should all have a look at the past as well once in a while. Wow, you should not be dismissive of the museum as you're opening it for the first time. This museum co-curated by a renowned international expert on magic and slang. She noticed me. This museum will certainly enlighten school children from all over the country, nay, the entire world. But I've kept you waiting long enough. The museum is officially open. Professor, I leave the rest of the evening in your very capable hands. You're not coming inside? Another engagement. A mayor's work is never done. Bull? You don't do any work. I believe the buffet has tiny schnitzel rolls. Alright. Let's check out this museum. Hey, did you know the first official record of a Hinterberg is from the year 1136? Fascinating stuff. This is interesting, though. Around 1440, Hinterberg saw a mass exodus of villagers. Doorways in the woods whence goblins and witches spewed forth. Remind you of something? Ah, yes, the 1440 incident. I thought that would catch your eye. We're all very familiar with it. It says here that Hinterberg returned to normal around 20 years later. Oh, okay, so is this a temporary thing where in 20 years from whenever it started, all the portals are going to go away and then Hinterberg is going to be completely without any tourism whatsoever? Or did it go away because someone, I don't know, burned the witches? For a while, yes, but there were several periods over the centuries when reports of supernatural activity were atypically frequent. Perhaps the most high-profile account being by the Emperor's cousin Waltraud? Waltraud? Walter. Her Highness spent every spring in the village until 1905, when she suddenly kept seeing ghosts in her grand hotel suites. Oh, poor Walter. You know, she had quite a reputation for seeing ghosts anywhere. Everywhere. I want to ask both of these questions, but I don't know if it's going to let me. What happened in 1905? The details are quite hazy, you'll understand. The authorities were very secretive about the whole incident. It seems Her Highness kept changing rooms every night, but it was always the same. The door to some unused room or cupboard would start glowing and making the strangest of noises. Legend has it that a hotel employee was sent into every glowing door to investigate. Poor fellow came back pale as the moon every time, but somehow he prevailed, and no tales of ghosts in the hotel were heard since. Of course, we must take stories like these with a large grain of salt. There are already few people who bested every present-day dungeon in Hinterberg, and none of the portals have shown any sign of disappearing. Just imagine if they did. Now, if I may direct your attention to our collection of 19th century mountaineering gear, you'll find we have some exquisite exhibits. Ah. Okay. I want to know more about why the monsters went away. Oh, my renown's above 200. Was that the number for the helicopter? I guess I can't take enchantments off my sword right now. $250. Okay, so I'm close. Just 30 more, so it should be a few more dungeons, and I think that's... Is that Icicle Trail or Ever-Changing Grove? Floating dungeon. And it might be Icicle Trail. Right, Hinterwald is the forest, so it's not that one. It's Colmstein. So it is Icicle Trail. What's the one in Ever-Changing Grove? We have to get the dog? No. I should hang out with more people. I've been hanging out with someone every night, right? Other than that night going to the museum. I don't remember me, like, just sitting down and relaxing. Except, like, for Danny. The less HP is fine. I need those numbers to go up. They're drawing this week's lottery numbers. A dashing gentleman reads the numbers written on little plastic balls. 5, 7, 39. 11. And this week's superstar number is 53. Oh man, I was off by 27. It's the year 1440. Somewhere around here, a doorway opens in the middle of the forest. Out come a bunch of kobolds. The villagers are terrified. They leave Hinterberg in masses. No slaying-themed bars, no merch, just primal fear. Tss. You owe me a report. I don't remember. Oh, is it the dungeon that I used the key for? Oh, heck. I probably should have talked to you since then. I'll come down to you is more thoughtful, I think, than come have a seat. Come have a seat is get your butt up here. I'll come down to you is let me go out of my way to help you. So much for my plans of blowing the whistle on that pipe spilling goo into the lake. This stuff is coming out of the sewers every morning now. Nobody's gonna care about some rusty old pipe. Same old thing with the tendrils. We just collectively decided to ignore them. It's like, this is just how we live now. What do you think is happening here? Aren't you supposed to be the Slayer Extraordinaire? What's your take? I kind of think it's magic throwing a tantrum. I don't know that it's connected to the mayor. I think, if I had to guess, the previous incidents, 1440, 1905, and I think they mentioned some other ones, were the monsters trying to, or the magic or whatever, trying to scare us away from something. Maybe if I had to guess, and it's some magical object, could be some magical object in the forest that the mayor has now, and that's why they're pissed and came into town several times, and throwing this much of a havoc, because there were no reports of anything like giant dark green sculptures or extrusions or goo coming out of the sewers or anything like that. Previous reports were a door opened in the forest, or a door was appearing in an unused doorway in the hotel. But it was always just one. Here they've monetized it and want to keep the dungeons open. So they the magic or the monsters think that opening another portal will help scare away people because it always has in the past, but instead it's encouraging more people to come and deal with the monsters. And I guess none of the monsters are making it out of the portal. Well, very few are making it out of the portals. So it's not really a problem for the town. And the monsters want to find a better way of dealing with it, so they're creating more and more portals, which just become more and more levels. So now they've resorted to attacking the town and trying to turn it into a magical realm, probably. Or they're trying to recover something that the mayor has, if it's a thing, and if it's not just get out of our territory. Um, I don't think it's a side effect of the magic. It might be connected to the mayor, though I have no proof. But now I'm thinking about what the mayor has done. The mayor hasn't cared about polluting into the lake because whatever. I don't know that that's related. But she did lock away a perfectly functional dungeon that I had to get the key for from Thea. And in its place, they manufactured a fake dungeon where the portal wasn't really a portal, it was just a doorway with lights on it. And the monsters were all different, and the puzzles were all the same puzzle over and over, basically. So that was a hasty replacement, well, maybe not hasty, I don't know, but a replacement for the dungeon that they had to lock away for some reason. But when I went through it, it was a perfectly fine dungeon. So, why did they do that? Something could have happened with the locked away dungeon before it was locked away, where monsters were spilling out of it faster than they could deal with them. No, because then there would have just been monsters on the outside of the portal when I went in there. The reason why I came up with the idea of it during the museum, maybe the portals will go away naturally, and like after 20 years or so, the tourism will dry up because there will be no more magic here, is because they created that fake dungeon. Did they do that to test how? Was that like their prototype for creating their own dungeons? Because they know that when the magic is going to go away, they'll be out of luck, and they'll need to do something to keep the whole Hinterberg is a magic slaying tourism area. Um, or are they? There's so many weird things going on, and so many things it could be. I don't know if I don't think the magic is going to go away on its own anymore. I think the monsters are pissed off about something. Either we're in their territory or we took something from them. That they're going to keep doing this nonsense until they get it back or until we leave or whatever. Or until we learn how to live side by side with them peacefully, but I don't know that that makes sense because back in 1440 and 1905, I don't think anyone was bringing a sword to try and slay the monsters, right? So there's got to be something else to those stories from the past about why, like the 1441 was, there was a portal in the woods and it scared everyone away, everyone left, and then the magic just went away, which is why I think it's a territorial thing. If in 1440 someone took some magical object or whatever and they wanted it back, whoever took the object would have just taken it with them and left town. So it can't really be a magical object. So I don't think it's the mayor stole something. Maybe it's territorial. Maybe they're mad that we're all up in their grill. And It's connected to the mayor because the mayor wants to keep the tourism train going. Um, I think maybe it's just magic throwing or there's something else and I'm not being given all the options here, which is very possible. Maybe this is how magic behaves when it's on the ropes. There's a lot of people here making short work of the dungeons. Perhaps it's reacting to that. You took a trip on the school bus. Aside from the total lack of air conditioning, did you find anything interesting? In the locked dungeon. The real 25th dungeon. Also, the mayor was there with some cops. Found another dungeon, and I'm pretty sure one of the other ones I visited was a fake. Overgrown cave, the one across the chasm in Hinterwald. Weird portals, weird monsters, just a cave in the forest. Smart. Alright, we have a dungeon hidden away in a remote location in Hinterwald. And another one that's basically a dressed up cave in the forest with some fancy LED lighting for portals. Someone went through all that trouble to put up a fake dungeon. Why? It's not that the real one's too dangerous. I went through it and it was fine. And it's so nobody completes all the real dungeons. Now I'm thinking of imperialistic colonialism. We show up. We say the natives, the monsters, are just hanging out in the forest. We show up. We say this land is ours. We're gonna completely take over all these dungeons. We're gonna send people in regularly and wipe everyone out. And if we do it to all of the dungeons, the monsters will get so mad that they'll come spilling out to the real world and mess up the city, probably, or something. Who knows? If we leave them a little bit of an area, one dungeon that we don't go into, a reservation, then maybe they just all move there and we don't fight a giant bloody war about it. This is terrible. Is this game that's set in the Austrian Alps a metaphor for how terrible American imperialism was? And still is. Could be. I don't think it's more dungeons attract more tourists because you don't lock away a dungeon if you want more dungeons. The real one's not too dangerous because I completed it. It has to be so nobody ever completes all the dungeons. I am going to be the first person to complete all of them, presumably, which may or may not cause a terrible event to happen in town, is my guess. Thea had the key to the hidden dungeon. So I don't think anyone... Yeah, I don't think anyone could have completed all the dungeons, depending on when they locked it away. This might be new information. There's a legend that says if somebody completes every dungeon, they'll all disappear. That would dry up the tourism industry. If the mayor's doing everything in her power to make sure that tourism remains this strong, they will lock one dungeon behind a gate, create a new one to be in its place, and just in case the legend is true. Heard about it last night at the museum. I did not hear about that, but maybe Louisa heard about that, and I'm learning. I, the player, am learning about it now. Yes, you catch on fast. And what happens if the dungeons disappear? Tourism disappears. Hinterberg goes back to being a very small town. A lot of the people leave. A lot of the people who moved here to be part of the tourism industry leave. Um, Hinterberg probably goes to a town that can no longer support itself financially. The mayor gets fired or voted out of office. Sponsorships dry up. The mayor was trying to push sponsorships at this stupid statue revealing. Let me answer this one. It's so obvious. No more of that sweet, sweet tourist money. Which means someone gets voted out of a job. How does the pipe factor into this? The pipe is going to be some kind of byproduct of having a 26 dungeon. You need to make those monsters somehow. So you... I don't know. What about the monsters still in the fake dungeon? Those were fake monsters created... Well... We don't know we don't have proof that the mayor created those monsters. We think they did. It's a very strong belief we have, but we haven't seen anything about it. We haven't seen the White Tower where the orcs are made. Right? That pipe could be output from whatever kobold making facility the monster has created. I guess just serves the mayor right, huh? Not gonna shed a tear about Mayor Wagner. Me neither, but I wouldn't underestimate her. Whatever she's planning, she won't just fold now that you've found the real 25th dungeon. It'd be best to keep our circle of confidants small. Right now, Mayor Wagner only has you to worry about. If word got out about the secret dungeon, she might just close down some dungeons altogether to prevent people from finishing all 25. Stay alert, Slayer. I have a feeling there's more to this. Okay. So, the mayor is very, very, very pissed that I have completed her secret, the dungeon she locked away. She knows I completed it because she caught me walking out of there. So, I'm going to run into her a few more times and she's going to try and stop me from completing whatever is left on my list. How many do I have left? I've got Shredding Facility, which is 1. Treetop Grove and Towers, which is 3 more, so that's 4. Summit, Roost, and Icicle Trail, which is 5, 6, 7. 8, 9 more. There's not really a reason to go to Hinterwald until I'm at level 8. We've got Snowy Summit at 7. Is that it? Did I skip one? Oh, Shredding Facility at 7. I could complete Doberkogel. Yeah, let's go there. Is there a reason for me to go to Colmstein? Can't open my menu. Which one would Snowy Summit be? I'm trying to remember the map of Colmstein. And where I was locked out. Well, I know Icicle Trail is the quest to have 250 renown. Next time when I'm level 8, I should go into Hinterberg and figure out why Ever-Changing Grove is a quest and how I can solve that. Yeah, let's go to Torberkogel. And we can talk to Marina while we're there. And she'll tell us that we've done all the dungeons that she knows about. Again. Oh, it's past 7. I need to take a break. So now that we're back on this beautiful mountain, I'm gonna sell my monster parts. Then we're gonna take a break. Hey, that's 300. What do I get? Your attacks are now stronger. Your next reward will be increase your max HP. That's cool. This doesn't tell me. Does it just increase my attack? Is that it? Status. Could be. I don't know. I didn't have the ability to go to the enchanting because we went straight to the museum. Alright, I'll have to do that tonight. Hi, Marina. Can I give you a gift here? I can't. Dang. Okay, where are we going? Right there. I have the warp, so I've been here. I walked across this or something. I'm gonna go from this side. Abandoned mineshaft. Okay. Yes. Weird ooze bridge. I guess if I wanted to progress the story faster, I could try doing what I think are the boss levels, which are... I've already done the one here. It was Tatzelworm's Lair. And then probably Windsprout's Treetop, Basilisk's Roost, and Wasserman's Arena, because they're all possessive. Windsprout, Basilisk, and Wasserman own those areas, or that's where they live, or whatever. Wasserman's Arena being a level 9. And being in the last area. That does feel like the last boss to go to. I wonder if I'm going to need to work to get from level 8 to level 9, because I'm just noticing now that there are 5 different level 8 dungeons. And in general, I've been keeping up with the level requirements. Not exceeding them too much until, you know, I'd be like one level higher in some areas, but I don't know, we might have to work kind of hard to get to level 9. Before we go in, I need to take a break. So I'm going to stand over here so we don't hear the portal nonsense. Can I do that from over here? Yeah. Alright. I'm going to take a break. I'm going to be right back in just a few minutes. Stick around. Hello, I'm back. Alright. So, we're going to go into the shredding facility. I need to... What are they shredding? Now I'm curious. Hold on. What were the other areas here called? Mine shaft. A cave. A quarry. Tunnels. Minecart workshop. So it's a large mining area, right? What do you shred? Or is it like breaking down rocks into smaller rocks? No idea. Let's save before I go in. I keep forgetting to save while I'm on break. Let's go. Okay. Nice windows to the nothingness. That's good. That's good. Alright, we got a button that opens that gate, presumably. Sure does. And... Right, I have... This is a reminder that I always have a way to press buttons. Wait, would this have worked in the last dungeon? Did I have a way to do skips for some of those puzzles? Okay, that's still going the wrong way. Look at all those cubes. I wish I could get one. This isn't gonna do anything, is it? Nope. Okay. So I can climb down. I could run it. Probably not in time. There, we got a button over there. Trap door down there. Which is probably nothing. Yeah, it's nothing. So, push button reverses. Yep, okay. And now I climb back up there. Drop this on and run. Get there just in time. Nice, okay. Oh, cubes are back. Wait, what's... You're just showing me that cubes are back? I can't do anything in here? Okay. I can climb up there. Cubes are getting shredded. I understand. This entire facility is so we can shred cubes. Before I do that, is there anything down here? I don't think so. Nope. Okay. Nothing. This cave opening, the like window here with the bars, kind of bars, reminds me of the cave level in Pokemon Snap for the N64. Don't know why. I mean, obviously, because cave. Hey, buddy. But... How dare you. Was attacking me. Money, 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 money. Oh, also it slows down time. Right. Or speeds me up. One of the two. Nice. Alright, so we gotta pull a cube into here. Because this cage around it means that this won't work. Get some stuff. HP snack, nice. I saved you. You will be my friend forever. I almost missed it. 10,000 bucks. Thank you, cube. You will be my friend forever. Goodbye. Can I bring a cube with... Oh, there's stairs here. Probably not. Yeah, I guess we're done here. I might be able to use a cube to do something else. But I doubt it. Is it too far? It's a little too far. Dang it. There we go. Oh, it won't let me climb up there. Dang it. Okay, fine. Alright, we got a fast-moving conveyor. This is just to show me that I must also walk conveyors. Okay. Spins 180, huh? Trying to figure out if there's a reason why I would want to move any of these back. I don't think there is. Because these don't look to be doing anything. This just seems to be tutorializing pushing button to rotate thing. Which is weird because that's what the entire, or not the entire, that's what a large section of the last dungeon was about. These are moving slow and into each other. Cool, that one's going the wrong way. Is this standable water? How deep is this water? Not deep. Understood. Alright, why do we have a cage over here? With a button? Have to climb that ladder. Okay. Anything else in there? Doesn't look like it. I can get over there for secrets, or there for exit, is what I'm assuming. That seems weird on the camera. Anything else down here? Load of nothing. Load of nothing. It rotates that one. That's not what I was expecting. That should be able to get me in there. Or not. I just have to do that and run against it. Guess it's fine. They're not moving fast. Oh, and then over in the room I'm going into will be a button to rotate the other one. Yeah. This is not secrets. This is critical path. Now I gotta go back. Oh, wait. Oh, I'm an idiot. I didn't look at... I saw it connect to the end and I didn't look at where it started. There. Yes. Can I jump this? No. I was pretty sure I couldn't. Would have saved a lot of time if I did, though. Alright. So now I'm over here. Cool. One way out of here. I don't have the coin yet, do I? Hope this doesn't go somewhere where I regret. This isn't the same window. This is a different room, right? Yeah. Okay. Ah. Hey, there's the coin. Just throw me out anywhere, that's fine. Alright, this is the room I was looking into. That is giant and sharp and dangerous. Should go touch it. It looks like it might move left to right. Makes sense, because then it would, the conveyor belt would be in the right place. Is that what this does? Sure is. That moves really fast for a gigantic piece of dangerous machinery. Like, too fast. If someone's standing here and it breaks, they're just dead. They're crushed into that wall. Gigantic piston in their face. Alright. 2 buttons. Waystone that way, so that's the way to go. What do these buttons do? Open the final gate. And... can't climb up to see, but I can do this. Oh, I need to open both gates at the same time. Understood. And then the button between them is in case I get trapped, I can get back out here. Okay, so I can drop a block there. Get back, move the crusher out of the way. pull the block out of the way, put the crusher back in the way so I can move the block over there. And then I put my bomb on the higher switch. That's the window I was just looking through. There's no way back up here. I'd have to climb all the way up there. That's going to take a while. Oh, okay, this is a speed challenge. This button will release a cube, and then I have to run all the way over there, climbing at least 3 walls. Yes, I'm aware. Thank you. Okay, that's not that bad. I have done it. This is really slow. I don't want to accidentally pull it into the crusher. There we go. There we go. I can move this back. And then pull this that way. There we go. Now it teaches about this again. I'll stand on the fire, idiot. You hit me pretty hard. Go that way. Kind of waiting for my attack combos to charge up a bit because I don't want them to all be completely empty. Okay. I like how the lights make it look like it has eyes. It's gonna eat some blocks. That's fun. The exit. Okay, this is somewhere we haven't been. Get a box into there. That'll presumably open that gate. Drop a box from there. Anything up here? Nothing up here. So I get down with that ladder. This will probably drop a box, but then I need to... It might also start the conveyor. Then I need to pull it onto lower conveyor from over there, so I need to get over there quickly. I bet this gate opens only when I've hit the button. Oh. Oh, because that one pushed the button. This is going to drop a cube. But the conveyor's moving, so I gotta go. And this will retract that, so it'll shut off the conveyor. So I'm safe now. I got some time. But when I hit this one, we need to get going again. There. Okay. I missed that chest. Can I get it? Probably, if I jump. Let's see what this way is. Oh, this is the way to go. So the cube is right there. I just do that. Oh. Go away. Alright, now the cube's where it needs to be, and it will get dropped in the right place. Nothing back here. Now on my way back. Some leggings. Which are better than what I have on. This will get the machine going again. We'll dump it right where it needs to be. Fantastic. Okay, how do I... is there another one somewhere that I can hit easily from one of these? If this one's retracted, can I jump this? Oh. I'm an idiot. I know how to get back. I'm probably supposed to be down there when I'm pulling this, but this works. I get back by walking over there. I did it. One last fight? Nope, not enough room. Ooh, pads. So I now have... I don't have slate detector armor. Slate detector. I got Y7s on legs and knees. $700 on body. That's fine. I need to enchant this. Bam. I didn't find the coin in Old Quarry? I thought I did. Yeah, okay. How many coins am I missing? 3? 4? 4. That's fine. Goodbye. Oh, I just realized I'm gonna be the one to clear all 25 dungeons, which means I'm gonna be the one to make all the portals disappear. Okay, let me see if I've got all this straight. You spent the morning with this local girl. Yeah. Thea, right. So that dungeon you broke into, where Mayor Wagner had her little welcome party, that was the real 25th? Yep. And the one we met in the other day, that wasn't actually a dungeon? Just a cave with enough props to fool anyone who isn't looking too closely. I don't want to kind of rub it in her face. Exactly. That's what I'm telling you. You realize what that means, right? The mayor put up a fake dungeon. The legend is true. We don't know that the legend is true. We know that the mayor thinks the legend is true. The only way to prove the legend is true is by clearing all 25 and making them all disappear. I'm pretty smart. The mayor isn't playing fair. He put up a fake dungeon so nobody would ever complete all 25. Right, because the legend we heard last night is true. Well, we don't know that. We just know that the mayor thinks it's true. Unless... how old is the mayor? The mayor's not 100 and something. If the last time this happened was 1905, she wouldn't have been alive to see what happened. If all 25 were cleared, if the mayor had secret documents handed down from one mayor to the next, where they talk about, yo, this magic stuff keeps happening, and here's what happened this time, then the mayor could have prepared for this. Maybe she was planning the whole thing? I don't know. She knew that magic would come back at some point and wanted to become rich off of it. Alright, let's assume for a moment that we're right about this, because assuming we're wrong doesn't make any sense. What are you going to do now? How do you mean? You may actually be the first person who can finish all of the real Hinterberg dungeons. And if you do all of this, it'll go up in a puff of smoke. Well, that's the case. I'm asking you, what now? Oh, okay. Moral quandary. Do I finish them all the magic goes away, the tourism industry of Hinterberg collapses overnight, a lot of people leave. All the tourists leave, obviously. A lot of people who live here because of the magic will leave. That leaves very few people and almost no economy in the town. The town will be very struggling. The people who live here because they want to live here because it's where they've always lived might not get to live here anymore. That would be bad for them. As much as I want to say F the mayor, F her stupid sponsorship bullshit, you know, I'm trying not to curse and I say F and then I go ahead and whatever. Like, to heck with all that. Actually clearing all 25 dungeons would be disruptive to the community itself. There are a lot of people who want the tourism gone, but I'm not sure Hinterberg will be it will be able to survive post-tourism, post-magic. but it would be a struggle because they don't have another industry that I've seen. So what happens to the people who just live here? What happens to Thea and Albert and the other people? Like, on the other side, if I don't finish all 25, then Hinterberg remains a tourist attraction. Probably grows in popularity as it has been. The mayor gets rich, continues her cover up, completely with no one except Thea aware. Thea would probably try to tell someone else. Although the mayor would probably figure that out pretty quickly and shut Thea up somehow. Um, it'd be real unfortunate if Thea died by go- going into a dungeon where she wasn't prepared, and that's what the mayor said. Like, you know. So, I guess I think it would be better overall if magic went away, but like overall it would help the local community who probably doesn't want tourism as much as they have. The people who are here for tourism for the adventure, people who want to come here in the future to do the magic stuff, they'll find somewhere else to take a vacation. They'll find somewhere else to do their adventuring, or maybe they'll come here and they'll just climb a mountain. Um, what does Alex think? I really don't know. Any words of advice? Honestly, love, if it were me, I don't know. Maybe this is where I'd pack my bags and go home. Asking her, uh, asking her, "Are you for real?" is bad because it means I made up my mind, and that's why did I ask her if I made up my mind? Um, why means I haven't thought about it, but I literally just spent the last 5 minutes thinking about it. Um, yeah, I get what she's saying. This isn't a game anymore, Louisa. Look around. Coming here is such a life-changing experience for so many people, the two of us included. That is true. It is, like, it's popular for a reason. You and I, we're not the only ones who deserve a little magic in our lives. Yeah, that is true. People who are looking here for a magical experience can't get that anywhere else that we know of. This place is something special to tens of thousands of people who come here every year. Not to mention there are a lot of jobs in this village, people in this village that depend on the dungeons. So yeah, like the Hannah's shop gets closed down because nobody's enchanting swords if there's no reason to. Um, the hotel has to scale back immensely because nobody's gonna They're not going to fill up every night, right? Um, the medicine shops don't need to sell a whole bunch of potions. You want to just take all of that away? Why? All of these answers suck. It's not that simple. Is true. It's not that simple. It's not just the town depends on magic, because some of the people don't want the tourism here. Magic is hurting. Might be. The dungeons are there to be finished. Wait a minute. The dungeons disappear when someone clears all 25. So this is a recurring thing that's happened many times, and each time someone had to clear all 25. In 1905, when they kept sending that one person in, they must have cleared all 25. And that's why they went away. Because nobody is finishing it, this has been... The town built up an entire tourism industry around these dungeons. Magic has been here for too long, and now the monsters want everything to be cleared. So they are trying to get people to clear them, which is why they created bridges to all of the places that were inaccessible. They woke me up because I'm the one that cleared the extra dungeon. They're taunting us to try and get us to clear everything. Do they actually want all 25 to be cleared? And the fact that nobody has yet is why they're acting up? Huh. It is not as simple as magic is helping. I don't know if magic is hurting means that the magic in the area is in pain, or if it means that the magic in the area is harming the people of the town, or harming the town itself. I don't know which way this sentence goes, so I don't want to choose it. The dungeons are there to be finished is... It's too simple of a line. This is going to be taken not as the dungeons want to be finished, but this is the same line as the Earth's resources are meant to be taken, meant to be used. Manifest destiny. That's what this line is saying. That because we are on the planet, we have the rights to use everything on the planet. We have the rights to damage the planet itself because we want some shiny rock in the ground. This is saying because there are dungeons, we should be able to clear them. This is not saying the dungeons want to be cleared. Maybe I'm just overthinking everything. I think it's not that simple is the right answer then, because it's not as simple as magic helps people. Magic puts up these dungeons for us. It gives us all of these spells and sets up challenges that are just tough enough that we can overcome them. Whatever it is and whatever its reasons, it clearly wants something from us. That's true. They could just make the magic, the concept, could just make the dungeons harder if it wanted to actually stop us from clearing them. There's a message there, and the mayor is actively suppressing it. You think all these earthquakes are a coincidence? With the slimy tendrils? You sure this won't just get a lot worse? I did forget about the earthquakes. We're dealing with something big, something unknown, and it's already lashing out. I think you're reading a whole damn lot into all of this, and you really have no right to make that decision for all of us. See, this is why Thea said I need to not tell people. Tell you what, go out tonight, find someone to hang with. Then think about whether they'd really be better off if the dungeons were gone. I'll talk to you later. Maybe good night's sleep will get your head straight. Alright, who do I hang out with? I don't know who Sam is. I haven't met him yet. Renaud's by the camp. Renaud's by his little perch thing, right? No, his perch is here. He's at the campfire? I don't know. Let's do some enchanting. You would like... Are you having trouble sleeping? I can't tell. You would like a sleeping mask. Dang it. Enchant my sword. Okay, so this says physical attack 116, which is not what it says in the menu. It says 134. So that includes the plus 18. So when I take that enchantment off of here and put it on here, this becomes way stronger. Okay. There we go. What even the shop? Nah. We have another HP on Slay plus plus, which is the one I have. No, we're good. Does Hannah benefit from magic going away? Her shop is specifically for people going into the dungeons. She is in a tough spot with this store, do this premium web. What's the actual Gear and More? What is the name of the store? Gear and More. Gear and More is threatening to close her down basically by saying that she doesn't have the right to be there, which sucks. $42, Jesus. That's so good. It's very expensive, though. How many slots is it? This has 0 slots. Okay. So if I just wanted numbers, I could get 4 more attack by buying this sword. A bunch more magical attack. But I'd rather use the sword that lets me have HP regen. Hey, doggy. I can't give the dog a treat. Who is you? Oh, it's, Wait, that's not Danny. No thanks. It's been a while since I turned in some recycling. Does Klaus benefit from the dungeon's closing? He has been complaining about how the dungeons are dangerous and that not enough care is being taken for safety. He has thoughts about making everything safer. Certainly closing the dungeons would be safer, but maybe the tourism department or whatever wouldn't need as many full-time employees. I don't have any good covered equipment, I know that. I don't know what to give you. Sure, you'd like a history book. Nice. Marina lives here and has like 3 different jobs. They're all bad part-time jobs, like ice cream. Getting yelled at by managers doesn't give her enough time to do the dungeons like she wants. But she's happy anyway. Certainly closing the dungeons would harm her. Have I never been in here? I have never been in here. Thought I had. Slayer, right? Yeah, absolutely. Sounds tacky, but you Slayers are kind of my heroes. This place made leaps and bounds over the past couple of years, and we have you to thank for it. Total game changer. You don't miss the old Hinterberg? Don't get me wrong, this was a good place before the dungeons arrived. Big on community, good food. But the air was just a tiny tad stale, and boy, did you slam all the windows wide open. Buy a drink? Kind of in a mood to celebrate. What's your deal? Better prices than when selling items. Do not care. Alright, let's get out of here. So, all of the people in this town are going to make me feel like closing the dungeons is the wrong idea. Day is over here. I have a feeling that... Oh god, that's so freaking tacky. I have a feeling that I'm going to... I'm going to end up making a decision that I don't want to close the dungeons. And then things are going to get even more dangerous. And we're going to have to. Can I get over there? Probably not, right? No. Maybe? No, it's gated off. Oh, with a turnstile. Turnbuckle. Okay. Could hang out with Thea. Could finally meet Gertrude. Hang out with Kai for more renown. Henning was the sculpture artist, right? Yeah. What? Who's the cool people? I want to level up with Alex, but that all seems story-driven. Relaxation increases physical defense. That seems like it'd be strong. Oh, my relaxation's kind of low. But I can just, like, not do anything and have that go up. Wrong button. I left bumper, right bumper to change what I'm looking at. Left trigger, right trigger to change what section of the book, and then left stick to change what page of the book. Virtual tourist has been coming to... Okay. Gertrude's been coming to Hinterberg for decades. So before the magic. I should hang out with Hannah and get armor upgrades, shouldn't I? J, dodge stamina increase. Nah. Familiarity increases magical defense. Oh, but it's a charm. I'll have to equip it. God, wrong button. Left bumper, right bumper should be for page. Faster AC recharge from Kai seems very useful. Unlock breakfast selection. Kind of want to hang out with Marina and get breakfast selection. Let's walk through town and give gifts to people I can give gifts to. I'm pretty sure I can give you a gift. What's not to get, bestie? You said this place serves coffee. I'm a coffee addict. Let me have it. One tall avocado Kopi Luwak slushy. 3 shots espresso. Pretty pleased with the cherry on top. You know, I'm pretty sure they probably just have the espresso part of that. Ooh, thought blip. A cherry on top. Add that, okay? Temperate. You'll notice the menu on your table. Pick something from that. I'll be back in 10 minutes. Effing influencers. Hey, just old yogurt all the way. There, I woke up saying to myself, hi boyfriend, you're gonna finish a dungeon today. As if Carl got sick, my spotter. You ever tried doing a dungeon without a spotter? Can't be done. Skill issue. Can you take a seat? Makes talking a gazillion times easier. No, thank you. I will give you a gift. You would probably very much like this stylish pin. Is that a present? I love random presents. Here, you take this. You need it. I don't want it. Everyone wins. Right. Kai seems like a dingus. I don't want to hang out with Kai. What up? You want, probably not a puzzle book. I haven't seen you with, your friend recently. Hey, Louisa, you got some time? We could hang, you know? Heck yeah, hanging out with a junior high school. Wait, this is a bad idea, isn't it? Where's David? Ooh, yeah. What's up? Everything okay? Dave and I are taking a little break. It would be nice to talk to somebody, though. Not in a sappy way. Just talk. You need a gift. Probably not something that reminds you of David. And you probably don't want any sort of tourism trash, huh? Maybe the history book? You know what helps me out when I'm sad? Flowers. You know I'm gonna resell this, right? Bad choice. Maybe later. I should actually go buy gifts as well. I'm gonna hang out with Marina tonight. First I'm gonna buy gifts. I should just buy this stuff too, huh? You only have one? Or... I have so much money. Oh wait, I was saving up for a costume, wasn't, or an outfit. Dang it. Grunge girl. I need one more coin, but I have plenty of money. Okay. I'll get that next stream. Where else are the gifts? Let's go to the vending machine. Nah, we're good. It's playing at the movie theater. Today they're showing a classic Austrian movie about a small town hotel. I don't need familiarity, thank you, though. I am well acquainted with this town. Can I go up here? Oh, okay. Alright, hey Marina, what's up? I didn't give you anything yet, did I? Oh, your boss is here. Heck. Sir, I was on my break. I locked up the register and I was gone for 10 minutes. See, your wife asked me to. 10 minutes during which the stand was completely unattended. Hold on, first, let me give you this t-shirt. Nice. Anyway, getting back to arguing with your boss. Young Fraulein, I walk past here and I see not one, not two, three people queuing and nobody around to serve them. Who is queuing up at an ice cream stand that doesn't have anyone attending it? Why aren't they just, like, going anywhere else? Do you walk up to a closed store and just stand there? I don't care what you do on that break of yours, but you will stay at the stand and make sure customers are served. That's not a break. I'm not going to butt in yet. Sir, I had to... Enough. My list of problems goes from here to Salzburg. I'm not going to add another spoiled employee to it. Spoiled? I work my butt off here. I come early, I stay late. I'm friendly no matter how the customers treat me. Caroline, go find yourself another job. You're done here. Oh. But just what I get for giving young people a chance. The nerve. I should have spoken up. I should have said something. I'm so sorry, Marina. Don't even think that. I brought this on my... No? I can't afford my stay here. Not without that job. God, I shouldn't have... No, you know what? This was unfair. I was completely in my right. What am I supposed to just roll over no matter how that overstuffed old... can we go somewhere else, please? Anywhere but here. Yes, please. I'll buy you a drink. Marina studies civil engineering in her hometown of Sevilla. She's probably been to more countries than I ever will. Do you really do this every year? Go somewhere in the world and just work menial jobs all summer? It's a great way to see the world. Last year I helped at a hotel kitchen in Italy. It was so different from going as a tourist. Not that I could have afforded it anyway as a student. I love your energy. Most people I know would never take a leap like that, let alone every summer. I've seen how much you put your back into everything. It's his loss for firing you. It really is. No, it's mine. I can't stay here without a job. Excuse me, well, I didn't mean to listen in, but you worked at Nice Ice? Franz let you go? That man, sweet as a strudel to anyone but his employees. Listen, I've been thinking about hiring someone to help me prepare breakfast every morning. Heck yes! You couldn't find anyone better than Marina. Fraulein Louisa says so, that's all the reference I need. What? If you like, join me at the reception later and we can talk about the details. I'm sorry, I'm a customer at your hotel. I'm a guest. I show up, I paid you for the hotel room, presumably. Why does that mean that I'm a good reference for hiring someone. I mean, I have seen Marina working. I know she works hard, but can you believe me? Or am I just saying she works hard because she's my friend? Alright, whatever. What do you think? Oh my gosh. I think you better get ready for the best breakfast of your life. We're now buddies. Heck yes. It's been a long day. Alright, we... 2 more dungeons and we can try that level 8, which is good. The helicopter one. I'm beat, I should go to bed. That's true. It's almost 8:30. I'm gonna save the game. And then I am gonna go to bed. Probably not. I'm probably gonna cut the VOD up, upload it to YouTube, set it to go live at like 10, but then probably go to bed at like 9:30 or something. Our attack is up to 8. That's good. Our defense is still level 7, but that's fine. 18 dungeons completed. I'm just going to quit the menu here. I did save it, right? Yeah, day 19. Alright, that's going to do it. Thank you everyone for watching. I do appreciate it. There we go, that's the scene. Coming up on stream on Friday, I'm playing Civilization 5 with Glass, my brother. There we go. Why isn't it on the calendar? I added it to the calendar. Why isn't it there? Did I not add it properly? Hold on. Now I have to fix it. Because it's in 2 days. I am playing Civ with Glass, but it's going to be a short stream. Civilization 5 with Glass. Oh, I put it on the wrong calendar. There it is. Civ 5 with Glass, and you can see it's from 6 to 7 p.m. Eastern. I just realized that says UTC minus 5. It should say UTC minus 4 because we're in daylight saving. That's been like that for a while. I need to fix that. Anyway, we're ending at 7 because starting at 7 Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific, is Desert Bus Express, where the crew from Desert Bus, the charity fundraiser that happens every November, are running a mini event that is taking 24 hours, starting Friday, ending Saturday. And so far they've raised $2,500 Canadian. They're Canadian, and they're benefiting the BC Cancer Foundation, I believe. Yes, the BC Cancer Foundation. So all of the dollar amounts will be in Canadian dollars. They've raised $2,500 and $2,510 so far. And the event doesn't begin for another 2 days, so good job. But yeah, that's happening, and I definitely want to catch that during as much of it as I can. So that's Friday. On Sunday will be Sundays with Friends. It will likely be Trine with myself, Heller, and Wrench again. But we'll see if anyone else is available, or if one of those two aren't available, we might be playing something else. There might be bonus streams on Saturday or Sunday, depending on... probably not on Saturday. If there is a bonus stream, it would be Sunday during the day or Monday during the day. And then Monday at evening, I will be continuing my Lego Lord of the Rings building the Shire. It's getting along, and then Wednesday next week, more Dungeons of Hinterberg. Thank you everyone for watching. I very much appreciate it. Whether you're watching on twitch.tv/FatalOasis or on youtube.com/@FatalOasis. And if you want to help me out, do all the free things like, share, comment, subscribe, etc., etc. Follow on Twitch, subscribe on YouTube. Those are the free ones. And either one, there's an option for getting notified about when I go live or when I upload a new video. Do that. That helps me. And tell your friends. Yeah. Thank you again for watching. I appreciate it. Have a good one.